Greetings, dear viewers. Today we're diving into the world of crossover fighting games and exploring the imminent arrival of Multiversus, an ambitious competitor in an already well-established field. Because if you're a video game fan, you've certainly heard of Super Smash Bros., the game that redefined the genre by bringing together some of the most iconic characters in video game history in epic battles. Okay, but what is Super Smash Bros.? Since its first appearance on the Nintendo 64 in 1999, Super Smash Bros. Has captured the hearts of gamers the world over. With its unique concept of battles featuring characters from different franchises, the game has become a veritable institution in the gaming world. Icons such as Mario, Link, Pikachu, and many others battled it out in iconic arenas, providing hours of competitive fun.
Another three-stop! Buy one, get one free!
But now a new challenger is about to enter the ring, Multiversus. Conceived as a tribute to fictional universes as a whole, this fighting game promises to bring together a multitude of characters from different franchises, from Batman to Arya Stark to Rick and Morty. With such a diverse cast, Multiversus aims to offer a gaming experience rich in possibilities and surprises, challenging the established reign of Super Smash Bros. While Super Smash Bros. Has firmly held its place on the throne of the crossover fighting game for decades, Multiversus is preparing to take up the challenge and compete with the giant. With its own gameplay mechanics, unique cast, and ambition to bring together the most popular fictional universes, Multiversus is ready to offer a fighting experience that could well rival that of its predecessor. And with these words, we dive into our exploration of the world of Multiversus. So as you've guessed, Multiversus is a crossover fighting game that lets you experience epic battles between characters from all walks of life. Imagine Batman fighting alongside Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, or Bugs Bunny taking on Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that's Multiversus, a real explosive mix that'll give you a thrill every time you play. But then things haven't always been rosy for Multiversus. When the game went into beta in 2023, it was a bit like launching a power-up without knowing what it would be used for. Hitboxes? Worse than cologne in the locker room after a soccer match. Bugs? More numerous than grains of sand on a beach. In short, it wasn't looking good for Multiversus. Multiversus was destined for dazzling success, but its beta launch fell far short of expectations. To understand why, we need to delve into the depths of the game's problems. From the very first games, players were confronted with a major problem: buggy hitboxes. Attacks didn't connect properly, resulting in unpredictable and frustrating interactions. Some hits would go right through opponents, while others seemed to hit even without direct contact. This problem seriously compromised the gaming experience as fights lacked precision and consistency. In addition to hitbox problems, the developers of Multiversus fell victim to their own ambition. They wanted to impress by offering a plethora of characters and features right from the start. However, this approach led to stretched resources, which affected the overall quality of the game. Technical problems were not limited to hitboxes. Players were also confronted with gameplay bugs, connection problems, and latency issues. These problems made the gaming experience unstable and often unmanageable. Another crucial factor in the failure of Multiversus was unclear and infrequent communication on the part of the developers. Players were left in the dark as to the problems encountered and the solutions envisaged, exacerbating frustration and disinterest. Finally, despite the diversity of the characters, some players felt that the game's content was too thin. A lack of varied game modes and meaningful progression led to early boredom for many players. In short, Multiversus failed due to a combination of technical problems, poor communication, overweening ambition, and difficulties in standing out in a competitive market. The developers have learned from this experience, however, and are determined to deliver a quality gaming experience at their next launch. As the countdown continues to the much-anticipated May 28th release of Multiversus, fans are wondering whether this comeback will live up to expectations. After being knocked out by buggy hitboxes and communication problems, Multiversus rises from the mat, ready to do battle once again. But what has he done differently this time to avoid another technical knockout? The developers plunged headlong into fixing the buggy hitboxes, ensuring that every blow landed with the precision of a Cupid's arrow. Attacks go where they need to go, making combat as fluid as a Bugs Bunny stunt. Goodbye cryptic messages and blurred announcements. The developers have opted for more transparent communication, openly sharing challenges encountered and progress made. As we can see from the recently released teaser, players are kept informed every step of the way, which in turn can reinforce trust and commitment to the game. Rather than drowning players in an avalanche of characters and features, Multiversus has opted for quality over quantity. profundity. Each character has been carefully honed to deliver a unique and balanced gaming experience, making each fight as intense as a duel between Batman and Superman. Rigorous testing sessions were carried out to ensure that the game was ready for its big comeback. Bugs were tracked down and eradicated, guaranteeing a gaming experience as smooth as Ninja Turtle's shell. So with D-Day on May 28th fast approaching, the return of Multiversus is not only a story of redemption, but also a testament to resilience and commitment to the gaming community. With its past problems behind it, Multiversus is ready to shine once again on the video game scene. And that's where it gets interesting. On Twitter, the official Multiversus account has started to buzz, teasers, announcements of new characters, in short, enough to get the engines running and prepare players for a comeback. And before concluding, let's talk about the amazing partnership with McDonald's. Yeah, you heard me right. The guys at Multiversus have decided to team up with the fast food giant to offer players exclusive goodies and special events. So get ready to fight in McDonald's arenas and unlock character skins inspired by the most famous burgers. Just kidding. And so, dear friends, we've traveled together through the tumultuous journey of Multiversus, from its promising beginnings to its inevitable downfall, and now, its triumphant return to the forefront of the video game scene. After battling buggy hitboxes, communication problems, and development challenges, Multiversus returns stronger than ever, ready to win back the hearts of gamers. As we prepare to dive back into the dynamic arenas of this epic game, one question lingers. Why are we so excited about this return? Is it the excitement of reuniting with our favorite Warner Brothers characters in epic battles? Is it the desire to plunge into a multiversal universe of infinite possibilities? Or perhaps it's simply the pleasure of getting together with friends, sharing memorable moments around a video game. But above all, my friends, we have a date to tick off our calendars. May 28th, that's the day Multiversus will make its grand return, ready to welcome us into its action-packed arms of adventure. So get ready to unleash your powers, master your combos, and dive into the action, because the Multiversus is waiting for you. With that, let me ask you a question. Are you ready for the return of Multiversus on May 28? If so, why? What attracts you to this game, and what do you hope to see in this new version? Have your say in the comments. After all, it's your enthusiasm that makes the heart of the Multiversus beat. Let the battle begin, and may the best player win.